Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. 52 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Come on. Set. 70, Timber Wolf.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. 19, Charger, 19.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
There's a short one. He's got Strange. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Little on now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Lions 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Deputy! Check out!
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Ready?
It's second and 8.
Here we go. Start. 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Warrior 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and long at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of
17 yards that time, the number 17.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So after 1, it's the Jaguars on top. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Hand off, it's Tootin. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Right back to Temple. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Another run here with Tootin. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go. 19 shots.
The ball's out. I believe one of the Jaguars was able to get in there and recover. Yes, Jacksonville retains possession. So it is fourth down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This from 34 yards. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Third down coming up.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here's their punter now as he's on to punt for Detroit. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. He runs with it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
The second down pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Go.
Goes to use you.
Cowboy 80.
Give the me, it's me.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Come on, set. Viking 18. Go.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. He'll get about 2. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Ready up.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 23-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. From the gun, a give to ETN. Oh, the ball comes out. The Lions have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Now Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Detected made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, set. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They're down and 3.
Down. Ready.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's taken in. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting. And it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Ready.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Cowboy 80. Check smash, check smash. Go.
Gibbs. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter.
Got it. Ready?
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open right side. That strains the tight end.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. On the give, it's 2. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard. Line, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The outside complete to Thomas. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 17
That
yards.
catch number 40 on the season for him.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
They'll run. It's 2. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here is Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars up their lead. It's now 24-7.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
A toss left side, caught by his running back, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Less than a yard.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They get 4 on that 4th and inches.
First and 10.
So I was sitting up here, and I was thinking that they might go with a little play action, something to counter this heavy personnel that the defense brought in, but they weren't going to let the defense dictate the plan to them. They pick up just enough on the ground, and they get a fresh set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
15 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Oh, a loose football. The Jaguars have it. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up 1st and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down, at least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Set up. Cougar 19. Switch it. Ready.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down force the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pretty good throw there by the fourth-round pick. It is a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight. Tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. To throw here to begin the drive. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin.
The first down pass. Complete to Facial Tootin. A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the Lions' 48-yard line.
work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have a Jags first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A gain of 15. First down, Jacksonville.
This run straight ahead for ETN. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
McNeil on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, here's Tootin, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their leads.
19.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. No chance at all. He'll go down.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
And he'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First down and goal to go.
They'll look to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
18 Radley, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's in! Touchdown, Lions! That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. So they tried to cut it to 7, could not. Now they know they need 2 scores, and that means here comes an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Run over center now with Tootin. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
6. Here's 2nd and 6. Too much, and he goes down. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has the decision to make.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll go. Tootin. And he's going to have the Jaguars 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.